Hi, my name is Megha Bajaj and I'm an award-winning author, a poet, and I run a chain of holistic growth centers called Miraya. So Miraya is this holistic growth center, and what we do is we train children and adults to get life ready. So basically I've been a writer. From childhood I've felt an inclination towards words. I had a guru, a mentor who came into my life, and that's when life really changed for me. One of the most important skill sets that I think I developed along the way is the ability to sustain.
Energetic, excited, enthusiastic.
Hi, I'm Sukriti Grover. I'm an artist and an entrepreneur. Whether you're painting or you're sculpting, you have to get your work out there and you have to create an identity for yourself, for your work. I turn them into little products, like little notebooks or mugs or t-shirts. Sometime last year, someone very close to me was diagnosed with cancer, and you don't really know what it's like until you're in the midst of it. We've gone from just being an entrepreneurship to being a social entrepreneurship. We are now creating products that give back to society. So it's not just illustrations and mugs and coasters. It's innovative products or design-inspired products that give back to a cause. We at Urban Hand have created a new product called the Lifeline bracelet. 3 adjectives to describe myself. I would say sometimes too optimistic, emotional, and funny.
My name is Naina Hiranandani and I'm the COO of Surf Coffee. Our service, Surf Coffee, is a bespoke matchmaking service catering to clients who are global Indian professionals. So if there's two extremes, one is the arranged biodata setup, the other extreme is swiping left or right. We're a fantastic mix of both worlds with personalized matchmaking. I've been a journalist pretty much all my life. It's what I studied. I did a degree in mass media. I did an MA in literature. You know, you get into this stagnation with any career where you're doing the same thing over and over again. It's my dad, who built a self-made empire, is to always do something that challenges you or take a dip into the unknown, even though you don't know what the future may hold. And so this is what I wanted to do, is build something. It was grueling, but building something from scratch, startups are not as romantic as they sound. So it was a lot of hard work, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of, what have I done with my life? But eventually it all paid off. It came so naturally to me to be able to sort of know what's on someone's mind, make them feel comfortable, also be a patient listener. I would describe myself as impulsive, impatient, and a go-getter.
Hi, this is Sneha Daftary. So, to start Boo, I actually have 2 stories, the official version and the non-official version. The non-official version, which I don't really tell too many people, is that at 21, my father came up to me and said, okay, so you can either start your own salon or you can get married. Pick. And I was like, okay, I'm definitely not getting married. And I just had to jump into starting my own salon, but actually it was the best thing that ever happened. So when I look at somebody's hair, I can instantly visualize how this can change, how it can look better, what color I should do, and eventually what tends to happen is that the client comes with a certain perspective and certain oh, I want blonde highlights, and I never end up doing what they tell me to do, but what's going to look good on them, because I feel like I have a vision for hair. Well, I'm seeing this entire new crop of hairdressers who've just come out of school, and everybody is very money driven. Everyone they want to do jobs that are getting them enough money and whatever. For the first 5 years, forget about making that much money, because you should be doing work. After 5 years, when you're good at your job, you're going to get whatever you need. You're not going to be stagnated even money wise, but you need to give it time, you need to give it effort, you need to put in like hours, because that's the only way you're going to learn, Ambitious, passionate, and honest.
Hi, my name is Anshu Kothari, and I run an event agency of my own called Think Events. We basically focus on corporate events largely, and we're a 360-degree marketing solutions and event solutions company. All the clients, all the corporates, if they ever thought of doing any event, it was quite simple. When they think of doing an event, they should think of us, and hence the name was Think Events. So right through college, it was always this, I wanted to be the captain of my house. In school, I wanted to do all sort of activities. I wanted to run everything by myself. I wanted to take control of how everything should be organized. It wasn't even a decision or a choice. And right after college, I had a very clean thought saying that I need to go and pursue, and I'm going to go and see, how I can fare in an event industry. And that's what I did. You need to kind of give up on the fact that you could have a social life as and when you may please. Because this industry and this profession is solely run on passion. For clients, we are magicians. All they have to is think of something, and we need to kind of actually logistically manage it and put that all together. So first is process driven, I would say, because all said and done, every event, however, whatever timelines that you may have, I think everything that I do is there has to be a method to the madness. So yes, that's one. Second is hunter wali, I would think, because I'm kind of behind people and I kind of get them to follow the process regardless of what time they have and how much time they have on hand. So that's that. So I don't think I'm very light like that, but yeah, quite strict if you may say so. And thirdly is relentless. Yeah, I can say that as well.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shivangi Bhayana. So I always wanted to be a professional singer. I was working as a reporter in Vancouver and I got laid off. And after that, I just didn't want to go back to school to complete my CGA. And I kind of decided that I didn't want to do reporting anymore. And the next step would be move to Bombay. So I just made the big move. I convinced my parents and they finally said, okay, go. My journey has been very interesting, ups and downs. There have been times when, at the very beginning, when I was just so clueless. Don't give up, just keep at it. Go on social media platforms and put out your music, sing, I mean, if you sing or if you play an instrument, whatever you do, just post it. So you've got YouTube, you've got Facebook, post, and contact anyone and everyone. 3 adjectives to probably best describe me is courageous, spontaneous, and crazy.
Hi, I'm Shivani Ajmera, an interior designer and a teacher of speech and drama. I've been designing for 8 years now and been teaching for as long as I can remember. I own a company called Quirk Studio that I founded with a dear friend of mine, Disha Bhavsar. An essential skill set to be a designer, of course, is to know your basics, to know all your softwares, to be aware of the entire design industry, what is trending, what is not. But what I think is extremely crucial to be a good designer is to be able to service a client from start to finish, to be available, to have the right attitude, to be most approachable, and at the end of it, it's a lot to do with people's psychology. So what ends up happening is all your designing, it starts with a drawing board and it ends up with having, with understanding people, with getting things together as far as likes and dislikes are concerned. It's a lot to do with people management at the end of it. At the end of the day, I truly believe that teaching and designing go hand in hand simply because they both are extremely creative, and I treat every project as my very first one. 3 words to describe myself: an optimist, a go-getter, and most importantly, extremely scrappy.